children, my name's Emma. Let's start our letters and sounds lesson and learn to read some new words. Let's read some phonemes you already know. I'll show you the graphemes on the cards and I want you to read them aloud. But look out, some of the graphemes have more than one sound and I want you to say all the sounds, like this. It says E and I. Now it's your turn. Off you go. Let's check you got them right. Read aloud with me. I or E. I or I. I. Y, E or I. Ow or O. Or. S or Z. E. Ng. Now, I'm going to mix the cards up. Read the graphemes on the cards aloud. Are you ready? Off you go. Let's check you got them right. Read aloud with me. I or E. I or I. I. Y, E or I. Ow or O. Or. S or Z. E. Ng. Well done, super sounds. Now let's read some words. I want you to spot the graphemes which make the sound I. Are you ready? Can you spot the grapheme that says I in this word? Yes, this digraph, 2 letters, 1 sound, says I. Read each sound as I point, then blend and read the word. R-I-D. Tried. You tried really hard in your last letters and sounds lesson. Well done. I think you will try hard today too. Can you spot the grapheme that says I in this word? Yes, this says I. It's a split vowel digraph. 2 letters, 1 sound, but the letters I and E are split up. Read each sound, then blend. Time. At 7 o'clock, it's time for bed, so don't be late. Now, can you spot the grapheme that says I in this word? Yes, this grapheme says I. Read each sound, then blend. Let's read together. I, sky. I'd love to zoom through the sky in a helicopter. Would you? Okay, how about the grapheme that says I in this word? Yes, this says I. Are you ready to read? Off you go. I, why? Do you know why bees hum? It's because they've forgotten the words. Oh. Which grapheme says I in this word? Yes, this split vowel digraph says I. Remember, it's still 2 letters, 1 sound, but the 2 letters are split up. Are you ready to read? It's a longer word, so let's chunk it up. Off you go. In, vite. Invite. I will invite my friends to my birthday party. Okay, last one. Can you spot the grapheme that says I in this word? Yes, this digraph says I. Ready to read now? Tied. I tied my shoelaces carefully so they wouldn't come undone. Brilliant. Now, I'm going to mix the words up. Can you read the words on the cards but without sounding out? I think you can. You ready? Off you go. Let's check. Read them with me. Why? Invite. Tried. Time. Sky. Tide. You're doing so well, children. Okay, now can you remember that this grapheme can make the sound I or it can make the sound I? So let's sort these words. Does the grapheme make an I or I sound in each of the words we're about to look at? So here's our first word. Read the word. Does it have the phoneme I or I? Help me put it in the right place. Shout out I if the word has an I sound, like fish, or I if it has an I sound, like tiger. Help me work it out. Is it l, I, f, t, or l, I, f, t? Yes, it's lift. Lift has the sound I. So I'm going to pop it here, under the fish. Okay, let's do another. Read the word. Does it have I or I? Help me work it out. Tell me, is it f, I, n, d, I, ng, or is it f, I, n, d, I, ng? Point to where you think I should put it. Yes, it's finding. Finding has the sound I here, so I could pop it here under the tiger. But just here, it has the sound I at the end of the word. So that means it could go under the fish over here. So where should I put it? I think I'm going to put it in the middle because it has the I for tiger and it has the I here for fish. Well done. Thank you for your help. Okay, let's do another one. Are you ready? Read the word. Is it I or I? Help me work it out. Is it g, I, v, I, ng, or is it g, I, v, I, ng? Tell me. Yes, it's giving. Giving has the sound I, so I'm popping it here, under the fish. Now, let's do another one. Are you ready? Read the word. I or I? Help me work it out. Is it w, I, l, d, or w, I, l, d? Shout out where you think I should put it. Yes, it's wild, and wild has the sound I, so I'm going to pop it here under the tiger. Amazing work, children. We have sorted all of the words. Now, I'm going to mix the words up. Okay, can you read the words on the cards, but without sounding out this time? Let's see how quickly you can read them. Ready? Off you go. Let's check you got them right. Read aloud with me. Lift. Finding. Wild. Giving. Children, you are just brilliant today. Now we're going to practice reading 2 tricky words you've read before. You know how to read this tricky word, but can you remember the tricky bit? Yes, the tricky bit is here. This says air. Can you read the word? Let's read it together. Air, there. Yes, the word is there. Now let's read another one. Can you remember the tricky bit in this word? Yes, this says E. Can you read the word? Let's read it together. P-E. All people. Brilliant. Now let's read them both quickly. I want you to read them aloud. Now let's read them together. There. People. Did you get them right? Oh, well done everyone. Let's read a sentence with graphemes we already know. Can you see any words with digraphs? Yes, these words all have digraphs. E, I, E, and I. Now I want you to read aloud as I point to the words. Remember to sound out any words you're not sure of. Excellent. Now let's read the sentence together. Read with me as I point to the words. The wild bees dive into the beehive. Let's read the sentence one more time. The wild bees dive into the beehive. We can get delicious honey from wild bees. Here's a beehive with lots and lots of bees around it. I love honey, do you? Wow, brilliant reading today, children. And so now it's time to practice spelling some words. Because if you can read a word, then you can have a go at spelling it. You'll need your paper and something to write with. Let's spell 2 words with graphemes we already know. Let's spell time. Segment the sounds with me. Time. T, I, m. Let's count how many sounds there are. T, I, m. That's 3 sounds. Watch me write time. I need to remember 3 sounds. T. I sound is made with the letter I and then the letter E at the end of the word, so it's written like this. Then we add the M sound in between. But you need to write the letters in the right order. So you need to write them like this. Time. T, I, m. Now let's hide the word. You have a go. Say the word. Say the sounds. Write them down. And don't forget the split digraph. Well done, everyone. Now, should we check our spelling? Okay, you show me your spelling. Did you get it right? Time. T, I, Well done. Let's try another one. Let's spell Y. Segment the sounds with me. Y, I. Let's count how many sounds there are. I. It's 2 sounds. Watch me write Y and I need 2 sounds. Is a digraph. 2 letters, 1 sound. So I need to write 2 letters to start with. I. Y. I, Y. Now, let's hide the word. Now it's your turn. Say the word. Say the sounds. Write them down. Okay, let's check our spelling. You show me your spelling. Did you get it right? Y. I, Y. Well done, everyone. Now let's spell a tricky word. We've spelt the word people before. Let's practice spelling it again. Segment the sounds with me. People. P, E, P, U. Let's count how many sounds there are. P, E, P, U. That's 4 sounds. Can you remember the tricky bit? Yes, the second bit is tricky. The letters E and O say E. Watch me write people. P. E. Remember, the sound E is written with the letters E and O. P is easy, the next bit. And then U, and we know that the sound U can be written like this. People. P, E, P, U. Now, let's hide the word. Ready to have a go? Say the word. Say the sounds. What's the tricky bit? Remember the letters E and O. Say E. Write it down. Brilliant. Are you ready? Did you get all the sounds written down? Let's check our spelling. Show me yours. Did you get it right? People. P, E, P, U. Well done, children. You've worked so hard practicing reading and spelling. See you soon for another lesson with Letters and Sounds.